You don't make someone miss you by chasing them. You make them miss you by becoming someone they can't forget. But here's the part nobody talks about. The less you try to be missed, the more it happens. This video isn't about tricks, mind games, or toxic advice. It's about something way deeper, something ancient. We're diving into Stoic principles that help you live with real strength, purpose, and peace. And when you live like that, people don't just remember you, they feel your absence. Let's be real for a second. Most of us have been there, waiting on a reply, checking if they saw your story, wondering if they're even thinking about you. And we tell ourselves, if I just say the right thing, if I act mysterious, if I disappear for a few days, maybe they'll finally miss me. But here's the problem: when you make someone else the center of your world, they stop seeing your value. Why? Because you're telling them, through your actions, that your time, your peace, your energy, all of it revolves around them. That's not attractive. That's exhausting, for you and for them. So what if instead, you flipped the script? What if you focused on becoming so grounded, so at peace, and so driven, that they feel your absence like silence in a loud room? That's what Stoicism is all about. Let's talk about how it works. Number 1. Control what you can, release what you can't. The first Stoic principle that changes everything is this: control what you can, let go of what you can't. That includes other people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. You cannot make someone miss you, but you can become someone worth missing. Instead of worrying if they're thinking about you, ask, did I work on myself today? Did I get better at something that matters? Did I move toward becoming someone I respect? When you stop chasing control over others and start focusing on your own actions and mindset, you take your power back. That's when people start to feel your shift, because you're no longer clinging. You're growing. Number 2. Don't be emotional, be resilient. Stoicism is not about becoming cold or emotionless. It's about building resilience. There's a difference between feeling sad and letting that sadness control your day. Think of it like this: imagine you're a tree in a storm. The wind's strong, maybe even branches break, but your roots? They're solid. That's resilience. When someone sees you handling setbacks with grace, not panic, staying calm when things go wrong, being kind even when you're hurt, they notice. People remember emotional strength. They miss that kind of presence because it's rare. Number 3. The irony of detachment. Here's where things get crazy. The moment you stop trying to be missed is the moment it starts to happen. Because when you're focused on your own journey, growing, learning, living, people see that. You're no longer orbiting around them. You're walking your own path. And nothing makes people more curious or more regretful than watching someone they used to know evolve without them. Let go of needing to be missed. Let go of checking if they saw your post. Focus on your path, not to prove anything, but because it's the path you're supposed to be on. Number 4. Build a life that speaks without words. You don't have to post cryptic quotes or pretend to be too busy. If you really want to be missed, become someone who lights up a room, someone who brings peace instead of drama, someone who inspires just by being themselves. This happens when you spend time mastering your craft, take care of your health, mentally and physically, set boundaries and respect your own time, stay curious and keep learning. That's not a fake persona. That's real work, and it doesn't go unnoticed. When someone sees you creating a full, rich life, with or without them, that's when the missing begins. Number 5. Virtue over validation. The Stoics believed happiness comes from virtue, not validation. That means being honest, just, courageous, and wise, even when nobody's watching. So ask yourself, am I living in a way I'd be proud of even if no one else saw it? Am I showing up as someone who adds value to the world, not just someone who's chasing attention? People miss virtue. They miss people who made them feel grounded, safe, inspired, even if they didn't realize it in the moment. You don't have to tell anyone you've changed. Your presence, or your absence, will speak for you. Number 6. Embrace solitude. You know what's really powerful? Being okay alone. When you stop needing someone to validate your worth, that's when you step into your real strength. Use that quiet time to reflect, journal, meditate, build something, a project, a habit, a vision for your life. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's space, it's power, it's where you reconnect with your core. And people feel that. When you stop chasing the noise, you become magnetic. Number 7. Let your absence teach what your presence couldn't. Sometimes people won't see your value until you stop being available 24/7. That doesn't mean ghosting or playing games. It means having a life so full that you're not sitting by the phone. They'll remember the person who didn't beg, who didn't plead, who walked away with grace and kept growing. They'll wonder how you got stronger without them. Your absence, when grounded in self-worth, becomes a lesson. And that lesson leaves a mark. Number 8. Live according to nature. This was a big Stoic idea. It means living in harmony with how life really works. Relationships come and go. People drift. Some stay. Some don't. That's not failure. That's nature. Trying to force someone to miss you is going against nature. But showing up every day with integrity, effort, and peace, that's alignment. And when you're in alignment, the right people notice. The wrong ones? They fade, and that's okay. Let go of clinging. Hold on to the truth. Number 9. Make peace your priority. You know what people really miss? Peace. Not drama, not chaos, but calm, security, confidence. When someone remembers you as the person who brought them peace, who didn't try to control them, who had their own thing going on, they miss that deeply. So be that, not for them, for you. Here's the truth that flips everything. You don't become unforgettable by trying harder. You become unforgettable by becoming whole. And when someone sees that you're no longer checking for them, no longer chasing, that you've created something real in your life, that's when it hits. That's when they realize what they lost. But by then, you're not waiting to be missed. You're just living. And that's the most attractive thing in the world. If this gave you something to think about, hit that like button. And if you want more Stoic wisdom, make sure to subscribe. See you in the next video.